What's up guys, it's Tony, aka T-Slaps here, and we're back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach of the Austin FC Verdeerlings, and this is our week 3 game of Low Tier Mayhem, our newest Draft League on the channel. This week we're going up against Ant, aka It's Whatever, and the Sacramento Blings. Of course, you can go check out our opponent and all the other LTM coaches down in the description below, as well. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on our Pokemon content, and leave a like if you do end up enjoying the video. I would really appreciate it. Last week, we claimed our first win of the new season off the back of the GOAT in Terra Houndoom. Of course, we are now looking to win our second game in a row, but standing in our way is a terrifying Regenerator core with an amazing coach behind it. Now let's not hold back the game any longer, and let's get right into the battle. Here we are, getting into week number 3 of LTM, going up against Ant. Go check out Ant. Love the guy. Been friends in the community for a while now, and on top of that, we pretty much have the same name. You know, we're pretty dang close. So go check him out. Go show him some love. So as I write down this team, let me hit y'all a little fun fact. Playing this the day after I played my week 2 game versus Amel, so if you did not check that one out, you should go check that one out. It was a good game. But spoiler alert, we did end up getting a nice win in that one. So we're looking to get a little win streak going with a win here against Ant. And you know, let's just see what we can do. Definitely feel pretty decent about my prep here. But this definitely does feel like a more difficult team to be facing. So No Hisuian Arcanine is actually so crazy. We love to see that. No Quillfish is also super awesome, because I was worried about getting Hazard stacked. That's really why I brought Noivern. I wasn't like a super big fan of bringing Noivern into this matchup, but I felt like if he brought Hazards into me, it looked really annoying. And then what else? He didn't bring Electabuzz, which is super nice for my Raichu. No Weirdeer, which is cool. It was his, one of his Terra captains, so there's always like a possibility for some weird stuff with Weirdeer, right? With any Pokemon when it's a Terra captain. And then no Tingatuff, which is low-key nice for my Cleavor. So good luck, have fun to Ant. We're looking at Terra Ground Tornadus, so I'm glad we are Levitate over Heat Proof on our Bronzong. Terra Ground to, I guess, help deal with the Cleavor. I thought they might go Terra Steel, but I guess Terra Ground also helps with like the fighting coverage. We're gonna see the Palossand lead here. We're gonna see his Rocky Helmet. Gotta do a better job this time around. Oh no! Oh, it looks like it was me. No. All right, we're back here. Oh, exactly where we just were. We're gonna go ahead and click Taunt here. The whole point of me bringing Noivern was to prevent getting Hazard stacked, and that's why I kind of chose it as a dedicated lead in this case, just to be able to taunt on lead. So we're going to taunt and see what they do. They're going to go into Gilbert. That has to be Slowbro, right? Brody Gilbert. Okay, we're going to see taunt come off, so they can't Calm Mind me. They can't T-Wave. So we're pretty safe here just to go out into, I want to say, my Gastro. I know it gets Energy Ball, right? Or not Energy Ball, what is that move called? Grass Knot, if I'm not mistaken. But that can't be doing too much to me, right? I mean, my body is T, alright? My body's T. So I shouldn't be, oh my god, low key I'd be taking a lot. Alright, then Meloetta? If I go into Meloetta, I kind of like leaving you healthy. If I go with Bronzong, I feel okay. Let's just go into Meloetta, I guess, for now, and see what we do. See what happens here. I thought Grass Knot would do a lot less. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna say I calced it. I kind of thought it'd just be like a little bit less from the Slowbro. So a little unfortunate. We're gonna go into Melo. We're gonna see the Future Sight pop off. As I was saying before I got interrupted, I really need to keep in mind my Frisk, because I really need to keep in mind Frisk, because I did really bad in week 1, was just like paying attention to what was being frisked on my opponent's side. So Future Sight's in the air, and that's something I have to keep in mind. I want to make sure I am in with something, because I think he wants to go Palossand here, right? I mean, I can Energy Ball here twice. You know what? Let's do that. Let's Energy Ball here. I can do that. What are we gonna see? No damage. It's like max PDF AV. We might be max PDF AV. That burn sucks. That's chip every turn that I don't like happening. But it's okay. So 14 from a skull, so yeah, not very offensive. The energy ball did 0 damage. So definitely max PDF AV. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt. Okay, cool. So good to know. So no CM from this thing. So AV SPDEF. So I still have to keep in mind the future sight's up in the air right now. I think I'm gonna go and get my light screen up here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not really scared of what the Slowbro can do. I mean, it might flamethrower me, right? And I won't like love taking that damage, but I don't want my Meloetta to stay in, take a future sight, takes more burn chip. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Bronzong here and see what they want to do. Okay, if we're gonna see the Ice Beam here. I wonder if he was making like a, I don't, oh my gosh, no! No! That sucks, okay. That really, really stinks, man. We're gonna try and thaw out here, get our light screen off. This sucks. So Terra Ground's actually worse than I thought. I was really like, I'm not gonna say like hyper focused, but very focused for sure on it being a Terra Steel Tornadus Eye. Terra Ground's actually a lot worse than I thought because it obviously outspeeds my Raichu, and then you know, it outspeeds my Raichu and can kill with the Terra Ground. So something to keep in mind. So this thing's gonna come in. This thing is supposed to check it, but with me being frozen, we're kind of in a weird spot, you feel me? So, what do I want to do about this? Do I want to go into Meloetta for now? And just get an alluring voice into like Thunderbolts off to prevent like it setting up against me right now? That might be my best play for the time being. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I will say Hitmonlee is pretty scary. It's nice that he didn't bring the Hisuian Arcanine. My goal is to win with Raichu in this game. And if I want that to happen, I do need to try to figure out what his Scarfers are and maybe get rid of that Torn. Unfortunately, we are going to see an Agility. And so now I'm in a really bad spot here. I'm going to go ahead and Terra. I don't need my typing for anything. I guess it'd be nice for Palossand. It would be nice for that Palossand. So I think I'll be okay for now not tearing. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Thunderbolt for now. Just, oh, no. If it's weakness policy, I don't want to pop off a weakness policy. So we're going to go ahead and Alluring Voice as they Mystical Fire me. I'm going to get an Alluring Voice off. Like no damage. So this is fine. I think I might have to let Meloetta go down here in this 1v1. But this is fine. I don't want to allow this thing to get a weakness policy off. So get the Side Shock off. We're gonna do a little bit of damage. I could try to make a double like in a Cleavor or something. I mean, dude, having my light screen up would allow me to pivot into like my Cleavor, which would be really, really nice. So this sucks. This sucks for sure. Moonblast and Mystical Fire comes out. I think I just have to let myself go down here, unfortunately. Which one does this? Which one does more to this? I guess we'll just stay in just. What's good? Like, I guess we will Alluring Voice in case that Slowbro comes in. All right, so Enam's gonna take me out. So Enam kills Meloetta. Getting pretty unlucky this game so far with the way it started with that burn chip, because I would have been able to get another hit off on this thing for sure. And then of course obviously getting frozen. But we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving. We're gonna get our rocks up. Rocks are super important. He does have Hitmonlee, which definitely could pivot in here. But I low-key think Hitmonlee might die to 2. Unless he's like really defensive. You have to be like very defensive. But we're gonna go ahead and Stone Axe here. Just get our rocks up. This thing's sitting at about 60%. I'm glad I remembered not the Thunderbolt, because had I Thunderbolted, we might have been in a bad spot. Okay, he's going to think he outspeeds me, and he's not going to, luckily. So down goes the Enam, and we get our Rocks up, which is super important. Rocks are so great for our Raichu in game. So Cleavor kills Enam. So we kind of, like I said, we kind of lose a Palisand check because we don't have Meloetta, which is pretty unfortunate. So I think I'm gonna go ahead. I don't need Noivern too much in this game. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and pivot into it, and just use it to taunt and just Hurricane it. I think that's my best case. The only problem is that Slowbro, right? So maybe I don't want to taunt right away. I just want to Hurricane first. Because he's probably going to set his rocks here, yeah. So do I want to bother defogging him right now? I just might. Because I think I want to Slowbro anyways. And I can always get my... Because if I Super Fang on Slowbro coming in... I get to go into Bronzong. That doesn't do much to the Hurricane. I don't like rocks being up against my team though. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and defog here. That's fine. He gets rid of my rocks obviously for a second, but it's okay. It's okay. I think we have a ton of opportunities to set them up with Cleavor throughout the game. So yeah, we're gonna see Slowbro come in. Obviously we know it's AV, so it's gonna take that rocks chip, but it's not a big deal. So we're gonna go ahead and pivot out into our Bronzong here. Just try to get a light screen off or something, man. Just try to do something. You know what I mean? Try to do something. I wonder what his Enam creep was, because I imagine he would creep his Enam to outspeed like a plus or a Scarf Cleavor, right? So I wonder what his creep looked like there. So like I said, I need to figure out what's up with his team. Like if that Scarf Hitmonlee, of course, that would beat my Raichu trying to win late game. That Tornadus is pretty annoying, but I feel like Raichu can live a hit if I have my thing up. My what do you call it? If I have my my light screen up. So that's gonna be the goal here. That's gonna be the goal. You wanna Scald me, Ant, and let me thaw out, please? That'd be cool. That'd be cool, my guy. I do want to calc it though, since you know we're talking about it. We're gonna see Palo come in here. It's gonna just set his rocks. We're just gonna continue to be frozen. Man, how much is Palisand's gonna be doing way too much with Shadow, huh? This freeze sucks. So Palisand Shadow Ball to my Noivern, it's going to be close to a 3-shot, probably is a 3-shot with any special attack investment. Whereas if I go with my Bronzong here, I'm taking a good amount, but I kind of need this healthy. So we're going to go ahead and pivot out, go into my Noivern here. Not a big fan of what's happening right now. We just need to find ourselves a turn to thaw. But let me go back to that Raichu calc. I want to see how much Thorn is doing with Terra Ground. About full, right? 219. Oh, I forgot about that future sight. I'm gonna live, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna get a Hurricane off here. I'm gonna get a Hurricane off on this team. If he goes slow, bro, I might let myself go down. I think that's fine. And get a Super Fang off. I think that's what we do. Yeah. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. And I can Night Slash. Yes. Okay. I like this. I like this this turn of thought right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finally get this calced, right? I keep saying I'm gonna calc it and then I don't. Terra Blast. If I get Light Screen up, I do live it with my Raichu. So we're gonna get that off. We're gonna Confusion. There we go. Do I want to bother pivoting out? If I lose Noivern here, I like keeping Noivern just to have it as a sack to the Palisand. And because if it sets up rocks, they go into Palisand, I get the defog. So I think I like keeping it around for now. I'm losing a lot of momentum going back into bronze zone, but dude, I just like really need that light screen up, like stupid bad, you know. And it gives me something to go into on the future side as well, so it's pretty important, right? We're gonna see it set up a future side again. I have to keep that in mind. But like I said, I mean, if I can thaw and get my light screen off, that'd be awesome. I get to keep Noivern as a sack for this upcoming future site, which is awesome. Let's try to get it off, man. Try to get it off, right? Try to get this off. The problem is, though, he might set his rocks, in which case... Okay, so I'm curious about something. Noivern's sitting at 60 HP against this Palisand. If I get my screen up, can I live? It's a roll. But I mean, that's like not bad. I'm gonna stay in and take this shadow ball. He might try to set up rocks, assuming that I'm gonna die to the future site. I'm gonna try to set my screen again. Come on, man. Yeah. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Come on. Let me have it, please. Leave. Dude. So annoying. I don't want to play with the rocks. I just don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to stay in and take a shadow ball here. Like, let me unthaw, please. Like, please. I get a better look at his thing. So 271 down to 145. Thank God, bro. Okay, so 271 down to 145. Did 126 with the shadow ball. Okay, so yeah, I should live the shadow ball, hopefully, and I can defog. And to my knowledge, I don't believe defog gets rid of my own screens. I think it only gets rid of opponent screens. I'm like 90% sure, like 90. So we're gonna go ahead and pivot out here, go into our Noivern and just get my defog off. So we have 8 turns of screen. I mean, I guess technically 7, right? To go ahead and do some damage here to maybe get set up with our Raichu. Can Raichu live a hit from Hitmonlee? We're gonna see a switch out. They're gonna go into Torn here. I mean, this is fine. Kind of. I mean, I don't get the defog anymore, which sucks. Boots. Okay. So he's booty boots. Booty boots. He's booty boots. I get to go ahead and just click Hurricane here, I think. I think this seems fine to me. Yeah, this seems fine to me. I'm gonna go ahead and click Hurricane, just get my chip off. Or I mean, I guess I could Super Fang. Super Fang would be a better middle ground for like the Slowbro and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that instead, and it'll give me the chip I need on this. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna Super Fang here. Okay, we're gonna see a switch out. I'm gonna go ahead and Super Fang the Slowbro coming in. I get the defog this turn as well, which is awesome. Awesome. And if he takes me out, that's so fine with me. Then I get in my Cleavor and I get to do exactly what I wanted earlier. Okay, we look better now. I think we're in a better spot now. It doesn't get rid of my screens, right? I'm like 90% sure about that. It doesn't. Okay. He's going to future sight. Which puts me in a weird spot. I don't love it. I can go into Bronzong here. Or I can go into Gloop. I can go into Gloop and then sack Noivern. That seems like a decent play. I think I'm happy with that. Do I kill here with a Night Slash? Noivern, or not Noivern. Cleavor versus Slowbro. If he is Fizz Def, or not Fizz Def, if he's Spit Def, Night Slash is killing from half. That I can U-turn as well, which wouldn't be a bad middle ground either. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into Gloop here, and then pivot back into Noivern and sack it. I think that's a good play. You see an Ice Beam come out. Of course, we're gonna take this. I'm gonna go ahead and pivot back into Noivern here. Low key, can I just go into Raichu right now instead? Here, we see AP. We knew that. Could I go into Raichu right now? We're gonna see Grass not come out. That's actually not what I wanted to happen at all. Oh, I'm gonna die to Future Sight anyways. So that's cool. So Row, kills, Neuburn. So now I kind of have a weird spot to be in here. If I go into Raichu right now, and I get up to +2, can I just run through this team? Can I run through this team? The thing is, I'd be in a weird 50-50 with the Torn, which I don't love. I could go into Slice, and if I go into Slice, I can kill with that one move, the Night Slash, and I think it'd be okay. Man, but I kind of need to find an opportunity to get this guy in too. Can I just kill with everything from where I'm at? I don't think so yet. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Slice here in U-turn. Or do I want to Night Slash that Palossand coming in, dude? Can I 2-hit KO that Palossand? I think so, because I have a tiny bit of chip on it from rocks. Oh man, I need a crit. We have screen up. I'm gonna click Night Slash here. The thing is, he knows I'm scarfed as well, so I can Night Slash and then make a double from there. We're gonna see Jackson come in, and if he's not completely Fizz Death, then we could be okay as well. There we go. We got the crit we needed, man. Well deserved. Well deserved, man. So do I want to make a double on him going into Hitmonlee here? I kind of do. In worst cases, he Shadow Balls here, and Raichu can eat it behind the screen. How many turns of screens are we sitting at right now? We can take this. Because it's predicting Hitmonlee, but if Hitmonlee's scarfed, I'm not in a great position either. If I go into Gloop, I don't think I outspeed this thing. It'd be scary for sure. But then Slowbro gets to come in. We're in a bad spot, man. I think I just have to click Night Slash here. If Hitmonlee comes in, Hitmonlee comes in. Man, I think I have to predict the Hitmonlee coming in here. And hope that it's not scarfed. I think that's my play. That was a tough play, man. I wish I U-turned instead, I think. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. This is such a tough play. Yeah, he's going to pivot out. I knew he would. Going to Stefan? What is Stefan? That Hitmonlee? Hydrapple. So, not exactly a fan of Hydrapple coming in. Because he definitely outspeeds me. I can try to go into Bronzong here and get my screen up. Bronzong versus Hydrapple here. I should be fine to get my screen back up. So we're going to try here. His regen core is just so difficult to deal with, man. We're going to see Giga Drain come out. I'm going to get my screen up again. I'm going to get my screen up. He's going to pivot out. Is he going to Palo again? Is he going to be able to get his recover off? Is that his plan? Damn it. Okay. So, what do I want to do now? I could try to Ice Spinner. I don't think I killed, though, is the problem. Had I Ice Spinnered on that instead, we'd be in such a better position. I should have Ice Spinnered there. For sure. I think I have to go into you and start Night Slashing again. If you go in Hydrapple, we're okay. I can Ice Spinner next time around. I think that's my play. If that Hitmonlee's scarfed, I'm just screwed. I'm not going to lie. Losing Meloetta. Like, Meloetta with Terra Fairy was my way of dealing with it, man. Okay. Back into Night Slashing, baby. Let's get some slashing going. We're not out of the woods yet. Or, I mean, we're not out of the game yet. But, I mean, that Hitmonlee is terrifying if it's scarfed or if I allow it to spin. and I don't really have a way to spin block. So definitely terrifying right now. Definitely gonna be a hard game. If I can get Torn to Terra so that I don't have to make a 50-50 with Raichu, that would also be really optimal. I don't have to worry about that. But this game's looking very dire right now. Just keeping that Hitmonlee in the back, man. That or like it could be like the White Herb set, you know. Here's White Herb, it CCs me, gets a drop, you know. So we're gonna get some damage off on it. What is it gonna do to me? Gonna set up its rocks. Good rocks, good rocks. I'm not gonna over predict here. I'm gonna go ahead and just Night Slash again here. Okay, so Palisand's now like permanently weakened. I don't see it getting an opportunity if I play it right to set up. So that's good for me. I'm gonna go into that thing right now. My my Bronzong and Spinner here. That sucks, dude. It's a waste of an item right now on my Raichu. Like I almost ran Shucka too. That would have been so gas right now. It would have been amazing. So surprised that Zune Arcanine didn't come, man. I guess just G-Weezing was enough to make it not want to come. I mean, and Gastrodon, right? That sucks. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our Bronzong here and click Ice Spinner. Loki? I mean, I guess he has Slowbro. I'm gonna say Loki does not have an Ice Spinner switch in. He does have Slowbro though. But maybe he doesn't do that, man. Maybe he thinks that this is the chance I get to shore up, and he makes a wrong play here. Or maybe he stays in and lets this thing like take like half. We'll see right now. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go to Bro? I mean, you have Bro right there. Oh no, he doesn't. He goes into Palo. That's awesome for me. I should two-shot this thing. Bonk. How many turns of screens? I have one turn, man. Can I do anything else here? Earthquake's a scary roll, man. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and click Ice Spinner. Let myself go down. Yeah, I think so. Oh, he outspeeds me, man. Oh, man, I wonder how much speed he has in this. I wonder how much speed he has. That sucks, dude. I think I lose now. Bronzong, kill, or no. Palo, kills Bron. Yeah, I think I lose now. Dang it, man. That sucks, dude. That. Man. So if I go into Raichu here, I can Grass Knot. That allows in Hydrapple. Or I could Nasty Plot. That doesn't do anything for me. I can go into Torn or Slice here, but he's like sitting at like 45%. Gastro probably gets outsped right now. And gets Energy Balled. Yeah, dude. I wish I had Shucka. I wish I had Shucka Berry. Alright. I'm going to Skelice. I mean, maybe he doesn't have Terra Blast on his Torn. That'd be like my, and then the Hitmonlee isn't Scarfed. And then I don't know. He listens. I don't know. I don't think I have this game, unfortunately. So Cleavor kills Palo. I mean, had I had X Scissor, we don't look terrible, but I don't, unfortunately, right? I wanted to CC, which I didn't need the coverage. It was just for specifically Terra Steel Torn, so that sucks, man. What sucks even more, on top of that, is it's going to be, I think, a pretty diff-heavy loss, which I didn't need. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, Torn's going to kill me with anything at this point. 76. I think I live another entry, right? Let me make sure. I do. So I live another entry here. So I can save myself. Do I just sack Gastro? I guess so, right? Working Night Slashes for damage. Was Night Slash into Alluring Voice kill? Probably not. So I guess sack. Gastro. But Gastro Loki doesn't look terrible. It could beat the Slowbro probably, hopefully. It could beat the Hitmonlee, hopefully, possibly. You know what? I think it's Cleavor's time to drop. Just get some damage off. If I can take this out with Raichu, then we have a chance. That's what I'm seeing right now. Gastro versus the world. Am I right? So, we're going to Raichu here. Fortunately, my screen is gone. Yeah, unfortunately, my screen's gone. I'm gonna Alluring Voice. Just hope for the best here. Yeah, man, this game was tough. This game was tough. I had to take a bunch of unnecessary chip on my Bronzong because of the thing. Oh my god, that did nothing. That's like AV. Getting burned on my my Meloetta sucked. I can't really complain about that because it was like Scald Burn, but it sucked getting chipped every single turn, you know. So, GG to Ant. He's gonna take off a big 4-0 win. So really undoing. Like the diff has been pretty bad for me recently with my 2 losses, but hey, diff won't matter if we go 5-4, right? If we go 5-4, diff will not matter. So that's the goal of the season. Of course, we will do our best to bounce back week 4. Who are we facing week 4? I don't remember. Frito? Is that his name? Frito? Something like that. GG once again. Go check out Ant and all the other well, not BBR, LTM coaches down in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week with hopefully a win. So, I want to thank you guys once again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.